Hi guys, welcome back. So we had a pretty productive morning. Another beautiful day here. So we actually worked up here in the section that we did the video there last week. Got a bunch of the rocks cleaned up, and we've been working on raking it out. It's still pretty wet up here. I raked out a bunch this morning, and I'm hoping now that the sun's really out and the breeze is kind of going and we disturbed the soil, I'm hoping that it helps it dry a little bit faster. So you really would like to get it dried out here so we can get it finished raked, and then I can put some kind of a seed down till we get the Christmas trees ready, or till we get the Christmas trees in to get some planted up here. But here's what we're looking like now. As you can see, it's a lot cleaner. Still got rocks, still got mud, but we're definitely making a big improvement here. For sure. Got a lot of the rock piles moved, the bigger rocks. Using the rake, we kick up a lot of these smaller rocks like these here. But those we can go around and pick up by hand afterward, or what have you. But the important part is getting the soil loosened up and all the rocks. So we are making progress here, and figured I'd take you up and show you what we've been working on, so you weren't just watching me drive the tractor all morning, because that would be pretty boring, I think. So here's this. Maybe see if I can get the drone up here a little bit later. It's a little windy right now, and could do an aerial here of how she's looking. It's definitely improving. Get this sun out and get a couple nice dry days and get this ground firmed up, because it is still a little squishy up here, but you can see over here it's real squishy. But just kind of wanted to show you what I've been working on this morning, and I think we're going to do some other stuff this afternoon. I'll take you guys along with me. I think we're going to head up the mountain to start with, and we might go do some more firewood, not sure. But anyway guys, it's another day here on the farm of getting stuff done. So stay tuned, and we'll keep on keeping on. All right guys, so a little change of plan. I'm not going to end up doing any firewood today. I'm actually going to be working on the flail mower, like I had mentioned in doing a video on. We got the flail mower out here, and we're gonna pound out a couple of dents from rocks, and we're gonna actually pull the knives off and sharpen them up for the season. So that's what we're gonna be working on today. All right guys, so we got our handy dandy 15/16 or 24 mil, and we're going to work and take all these off and bring them in the shop and sharpen them up. I've got a bucket here so that I can put all my parts in as I take them off. Luckily these aren't super duper tight, they're nylocks, and they're just kind of on there snug to keep the blades in place, but you want the blades to be able to still move. Oh, I'm going to have to get a hammer to tap those off. Or I can just use that, I suppose. We're going to try to keep all these bushings together. And the knife set. Not that it really matters, but if that's the way they came, we're going to try to do the best we can to keep them matched up. You might actually, if you look guys, take a look at these knives. They're actually two-sided, so I think after we clean them all up, we're actually going to flip the knives over for the year and let them use the other side that's not quite as chewed up. A little bit of PB blaster, and I'm gonna need a wrench for that one. That's a pretty tight spot there on the edge. Socket's not gonna fit into that one. That one's real chewed up. we're definitely gonna swap these knives over this year. Alright guys, so we got all of our flails pulled off, and we're going to use the flap disc here and just give them a little bit of a kind of clean up, sharpen, you know, real light. We don't want to take too much material off. We just kind of want to just touch it and sharpen it. Since we're flipping these over, we're not going to worry about this back side. We're just going to kind of give the front side a little polish, and that'll be it. Grab my earplugs here. All right. That's it, guys. As you can see, we just kind of gave it a real quick, you know, we didn't really sharpen it per se, so it's razor sharp. Just kind of cleaned off the stuff and gave it just a little bit of a cleanup. So we're going to do that with all of them. Alright guys, so we got them all cleaned up and sharpened up and ready to go. So I'm going to reinstall them all now, and then I think we're going to get some rain. So I'm going to put you guys back inside. I'm going to try to get these back on before it rains, and then we'll get the mower on the tractor and give it a test. All right. All right, guys. So we got the rainstorm passed. It wasn't too bad. It was just a kind of hard sprinkle. We got all the flails on, as you can see, on tightened up nicely. And now I am working on a plug here that has been stripped out since I bought this thing. And I've actually been using a little dipstick to check the oil. But I figured, hey, while we're here and we're working on it, we'll see if we can get that plug out. And I got it. It took me quite a bit. I had to use the Dremel tool and kind of grind out the inside of it and then drive in a bigger Allen and then use a torch actually and heat it really good. And I finally got it to turn. So here's the piece right here. You can see I had to drive it on the end of that. So we got it out, which is good. Now I will head down to the hardware store and see if I can find a new plug. I believe it's just pipe thread, so we'll find a new plug, get that put in, and then we can tilt the mower up and check all the fluids, grease everything, and she should be ready to go. All right, guys, I'll be back in a jiffy. All right, guys, well, we didn't get quite as far as we wanted. We did not get the mower on the tractor, but we did get the plug installed. There it is. There's a new one. Nice hex head brass plug, so we shouldn't have any problems anymore with checking the oil and making sure everything's good with that. So I think we're done with the flail mower. We still need to get it on the tractor and test it, and I gotta grease everything still, but I think that's gonna wrap up our video for tonight. Didn't get quite as much done today as we wanted, but we got quite a bit done. Hopefully tomorrow, if the weather's nice, I'm gonna get back up there and rake some more. I'm probably not gonna film that just because it's literally several hours of me driving in circles, which is pretty boring. But it needs to be done. We got to get that finished up and get it ready. So, Lex, you want to close it out for us?
Make sure you subscribe, comment, and like.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.